Aló, aló. What up, what up? Hello, hello. It is time. Oh, where's my Steam? Why is it over here? Let me put it over here. Do this, do that. Okay. All right. Who's ready for some cutscenes? Some side quests? Not world intel? Some story? Some lore? 'Cause that's what we're getting today as we explore Pupper Town, aka Cosmo Canyon.
Thanks for keeping watch over the Veil.
My pleasure. Are you about to head out on patrol?
Yeah. Look after this place while we're gone.
I will. You be careful out there, and may the plan.
Welcome to Cosmo Canyon.
Can you believe it? Nanapi's back. It's such a relief to know that he's okay.
Did you? That windmill generates energy for us. Its output pales in comparison to that of a Mako reactor. But it's more than enough for the people of the Vale. It allows us to mill.
You see that wanted poster? Pictures look nothing like us.
Must be that way for a reason.
Gotta keep on our toes.
The planet is always watching our
As such, the life with which she has blessed us is a gift that must one day be returned to nurture.
Every day, I give thanks to the planet.
Love how lively all these towns feel. They just filled them with people talking, chirping.
Well now, called here by the planet too, were ya?
As the sun sinks below the horizon, so too does our.
Don't miss out on this chance to carry a blessing of the planet with you wherever you go.
Avalanche wanted and no. So, I doubt we need to worry about Shinra up and attacking Cosmo Canyon unprovoked. Though that would complicate my research. We welcome you to our Vale with open arms.
Oh, hello, Chadley.
We're at the Cosmo Canyon, Cloud. A long-standing dream of mine has finally come true. Planetology rejects our Mako-consuming society, insisting that we have much to learn about this world. And now, we have the opportunity to share in their planetary knowledge.
What material you got for me? Allows an ally to follow the leader's attack command with an attack from a linked materia. So it's like a follow-up. Okay. Poison and petrify. Wait. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I can use bio and quake. Jump materia. Oh, that looks sick. Wait, that actually looks sick. Skill master materia. Small ATB increase after using 3 types of commands. Slightly fills the ATB gauge when multiple ATB commands are performed. This could be good with the synergy skill that gives me 3 ATB bars. You just fill them up, perform 3 commands, and then you get a bunch of ATB back. Let's grab this. Let's grab the jump materia because that looks cool. How many fights we got in the combat simulator? We've got a whole bunch. Assess enemies in the Cosmo Canyon region. Battle enemies in the Cosmo Canyon region. Defeat Elder Golem. Okay. We did skip on a bunch of Gungaga fights. Spear up, speed up, elemental, first strike, magic up, poison 2-star. Okay. And of course, the Bahamut Arisen. I feel like there's going to be a point
I
where
wish you all the best in your ongoing hunt for world intel.
I'm just going to save up a bunch of fights and then do them all at once.
Such violence would be perpetrated under the banner of planetology.
Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. What do we got up here? Ooh, materia shop.
Right. How can I be of service?
What do you got? Revival. Ooh. What's the difference between raise and arise? Is arise an AoE raise, or is it with more HP? Not sure. Disempowerment. And I think I have everything else.
Something about just looking at me makes me
Thanks
feel
for the business.
Yeah, I have everything else. What do we have over here?
No visit to Cosmo Canyon.
Just so we're clear, I only sell to customers I deem worthy.
Okay, and then you immediately sell to me, so... Tiger Fangs. Savage gloves inspired by the sharp teeth of a beast of prey. Create an orb of materialized chi that deals damage on contact. Proficiency, strike an enemy. Oh, we'll do a lot of striking. Red Megaphone. Turn a Moogle into a ticking time bomb that explodes when it leaves combat. Cool. Road Warrior Bangle. Snail Shell Bracelets. Okay.
Better watch how you wield those things now.
Okay, you just called me worthy, and then you said be careful. As if I wasn't worthy. I'm getting mixed signals, lady. Okay. So you've got some stuff to do first. Oh, everyone's got 3 now. Okay, cool. Well, except for Kate Sith. Okay. Yeah, my attack goes down by 35. Get Tiger Fangs on you. We got fire, lightning. Let's give you poison and petrify. And then let's see. Increases attack boost while Unbridled Strength is active with a 5% boost at Chi level 1 and 10% at Chi level 2. Okay. Activates concentration after being revived. HP. Increases HP recovery. Attack power up. MP recovery. Increases duration of received beneficial status effects. We definitely want strength. I feel like this is more of a spell casting. I feel like this is a spell casting weapon, but that's okay. Yeah, so let's give you something. Wind damage, tempest damage. We give her what? Increases fleeting familiar duration by 25%. Crit hit damage. Tempest damage by 15%. Tempest. What do you have? Keeps the throwing star aloft for 25 seconds. Increases damage added to attacks by elemental materia. Limit break damage. Perfect block. Let's give you attack power. .40 attack power is pretty significant. Versus keeping the throwing star aloft for 25 extra seconds. It's pretty easy. Just send that out. Okay, we'll give you the red megaphone. Wait, it has 0. There's no materia slots in here. Oh well. Yeah, so luck and level boost. Okay. That's fine. Lucky Jockey increases luck by 100 while riding the Moogle. Increases damage dealt by Moogle by 10%. Oh my god, 200 luck? That sounds crazy. Okay. Activate when the vengeance gauge is full. Increases vengeance gauge charge rate upon successful block. Restores HP. Increases vengeance gauge after being revived. Let's do magic attack power. Damage dealt by overcharge, damage dealt by basic attacks. Synergy skills. We'll just give you raw damage. Okay. Oh wait, I wanna... What do you have now? You have 4. This is... Let's give you that. Who do I want my main cast to be? I definitely want you. Strength -4. I don't like that. Enhanced Commander's Bracer. Sure. Oops. The Yuffie. Put the snail shell on you. Aerith. Okay, Bighorn. Red. We do the crocodile bracelet. And Barrett. +7. Plus 27 defense. I'll do this. Okay, and then what do you have? Vitality, Spirit, HP, Auto Weapon, another Vitality, MP, Luck. We'll use Item Master. Okay, Aerith. You have Ice, Healing, Fire. Grants resistance to the link materia. HP absorption. Increases potency and duration of link materia spells. Limit siphon. Increases synergy by 1 when other party members use a synergy ability during battle. Let's just give you cleansing materia. Red, poison, lightning, barrier, fortification, wind, let's give you a healing. And let's give you a petrify. Okay. Strength and HP. Vitality. Tifa, strength by 10%. Aerith, magic power by 10%. Ooh, immunity to silence. This could be good. In fact, yeah, let's do that. Poison. You need instant death, stone, and petrify. Sure. Vitality and spirit by 30. Immunity to slow and instant death. Success rate of steel, that's fine. Let's give you... Let's just give you magic. That should be fine. Okay.
No other
Let's
school
check out
has
our
this.
folios.
The home of planetology is the perfect place to refine your abilities.
How much we got? Oh yeah. Okay, Barrett, my brother. Weapon ability damage. Reduces physical damage by 5%. Temporary unlimited MP. Sounds good. Alright, Yuffie. Or no, Aerith, sorry. Max MP, well, 15, 15, 15. This is 10. Really only get one. Let's just do 10% healing. Red 13, 25. Magic defense by 35. Aerith takes control of Red 13, unleashing a ranged attack across a wide area. What the? Effect on staggered foes. Attack power boost, staggered time, extension. Sounds sick. MP, HP recovery. Give you some more MP. And then I think that's all I can do.
May the planet bless you with wisdom.
I wonder if that book I special ordered has
Crazy to think these caves.
Cool, 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 cool.
How does the planet even do that?
What we got up here?
Heard of Phoenix?
Only the best classic canyon medicines.
Okay. I definitely need more potions. Oh. I definitely need more Queen's Blood booster packs, is what I meant to say. Nice. And now
Supposedly they're great for your health.
I need more potions. Let's get like 20.
Hope to see you again sometime.
Become a whole new me.
You don't sound so good, my brother.
It's so nice.
Stock up on whatever you need.
What do you got? I have all this stuff. Yeah, I have most of this stuff.
Thank you so much.
Can I make anything? Question? Not really. Can I make anything new? Enhanced Crucible Bracer. And a Riot Vest. 10% vitality, 500 HP. Let's do that. How many can I make? Just the one? That's fine. Mist Mega Potion. Ooh. Yes, let's make 7 of those. Thank you very much. Barrett, you have an Outlaw Bangle. What did I get? Enhanced Crucible Bracer. Let's give you a right. Let's just make you tanky boy.
Be upon your cooking with our
They must have taken eons to form this cave, and now we're standing in the middle of it.
Okay.
I was born and raised here, in this canyon.
So what's up with the voice, buddy?
I was to become a watcher of the Veil like those before me, until I was taken by Shinra. Now that I'm home and have repaid my debt to you, I plan to serve my village once more. I appreciate all that you've done for me. Thank you.
We're really gonna miss you, Red.
Oh, don't say that. You're only making this harder.
Oh, that's who Aerith's talking to.
I wish we had more time, but this is my duty.
I suppose it was your duty to act the old man.
I wanted you to treat me as an equal, not a dog.
Not a pig. Is that you, my boy?
Coming!
Okay, I thought she was talking to fucking Zack through the dimension, but
So, was that goodbye?
Nah, I'm sure we'll see him around the canyon. The real question is, why'd we come here?
yeah, good question, Barrett. Why did we come here?
To learn the secrets of planetology. Come on!
Can't forget that materia!
As for me... that'll do. I'm gonna steal some shut-eye, if you don't mind.
Then we can see the sights.
I thought we were learning about planetology. I see Queen's Blood player. All the way up here.
Feel the energy all around you. It rides the winds across our planet, singing through the veil to fill our lungs and by extinction.
The bonfire symbolizes the life of this planet, so its giving energy service. Our journey begins here.
Okay, he's taking the elevator up.
As newborn souls.
But first, hello.
Picard, traveler. You've more than a passing interest in Queen's blood. It has bewitched you. Be at ease. It is only natural to hear its call. Queen's blood is of the planet and for the planet. It, like all things, is part of the great cycle that connects us. Indeed, each and every card holds within it a greater purpose, one that belies their form. Come, join me in a match that you too may glimpse the truth of our great mother.
I don't know about all that, but I'm about to kick your ass. Edit deck. I got some new cards. What did we get? Amphibidex. The first time this card is enhanced, raise the power of an allied card on affected tiles. So if I enhance this, it'll enhance everything above it. Cool. When destroyed, raise the power of allied on affected tiles by 2. That seems kind of bad. When destroyed, add resurrected amalgam to your hand. When allied cards are destroyed, raise its power by 1. Skeet skeet. When first enfeebled, raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by 4. When first enhanced, lower the power of enemy cards by 4. Okay. Gagan Gandhi. Yo. Actually got some sleep today, or yesterday, so it was pretty decent. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. Kind of slow, which is always good. Slow is good. So just get most of the important work is done. So now it just comes the wait and see, which I'm totally cool with. Got to check out a little bit of the Pistons game, a bit of the Thunder game. It was great. First enhanced, lower the power, okay. And played lower the power of allied and enemy cards. Okay. When first enfeebled, lower the power of enemy cards on affected tiles by 2. Okay. What else do we get? Bagnadrana. When enemy cards are played from hand, raise its power by 1. So if I can get an early 3-pawn and play it, it'll be pretty strong. When played, lower the power of allied and enemy cards on affected tiles by 6. When played, destroy enemy cards on affected tiles. When first enfeebled, lower the power of enemy cards on affected tiles by 6. When played, destroy allied and enemy cards on affected tiles. Destroy an allied card and replace it. Okay, that's a replacement. Replace an ally and raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by the replaced ally's power. Let's...
Do as your heart
Oh,
bids,
I did
friend.
not mean to
You
do
have
that.
nothing to fear.
Yes. Okay, so 3... I believe 3 is my main deck. So 1... want to try some stuff. Tomberry King, Sea Devil. Changing places is composed of cards that can only be played on top of allies, thus replacing them. Replaced cards are destroyed, but as long as they have abilities that trigger when this happens, it should be a boon rather than a hindrance. Strategize your way to victory by effectively employing Grandhorn and Gigantoad in addition to the rest of your arsenal. Features various cards that would enhance least powerful abilities. Beware as these abilities only activate once. The order in which you play your cards is vital to your success. Correctly determine when to play Stolen Golem, however, and you will gain a rock-hard grip on the match. This deck employs cards that, when destroyed, enhance or enfeeble other cards. While powerful, they are worthless if poorly placed. Lastly, using cards like Griffin and Bee Spectre late in the game will help you take control of lanes and lead you to victory. I want to make a replacement. And Roid Rage. Interesting.
Do as your heart bids.
Oh, I keep...
friend. You have nothing.
Okay, we'll go with the tried and true. And then we'll go from there. Let's get rid of this. Let's attack the middle. Here's the power of allied cards. Okay. Again, we're gonna attack the middle. Okay, that buffs my guys. Take this spot. He's gonna take that. So I need something that hits up by 1. Sure. And then if he plays one here, oh, that's perfect actually. Because we can play Hektar, take the space, buff my guys. He can't play, or she can't play. Win that square. And win that square. It's over. Absolutely annihilated. Look at this. 17, 27, 36 to nothing. Listen, I may have forgotten how to fight in the real world, but Queen's Blood, you can't stop me. Two-Face. Raise power for allied enemy cards on infect tiles by 4. Enfeebled, lower their power by 4. Okay, so you can play this in an enhancement deck or
a turn I did not expect.
an enfeeblement.
Which confirms my fears. A strange, wicked pall hangs over the life stream, and a similar dark energy has corrupted Queen's Blood. Be careful. The game's pleasures belie the thorns beneath that will bleed you slowly and surely. Many devotees have succumbed to the darkness of which I spoke. Too many. Remember, the cards are a link between us and the planet. If you are in trouble, reach out. She shall answer. Oh, great mother, hear my prayer. Watch over your son.
Lady, you just lost a game. It's not that serious.
Lift your gaze to the heavens. Watch as
Maybe
A lot of folks downplay the planet's peril, but if they saw the weapons up close like we did, they'd have no choice but to acknowledge how bad it really is. Folks around here, though, they get it. They want what's best for our planet. You can see it in their eyes. Wonder if it ain't too late to recruit them to Avalanche.
Probably not. Or probably, yeah.
We need only open our hearts to the planet.
Okay. Where's Kate Sith?
We will now embark on our
Feel the energy all
Okay. You are indeed sleeping.
We will now
Okay.
of spiritual energy.
Let's see, let's see.
Lift your gaze to the heavens. Since time immemorial.
Hello.
this sacred land.
My precious materia, where are you? No need to be shy, come out. Yuffie's gonna take you home.
Okay, okay.
So mindful breathing.
Not bad, not bad.
We can tell.
Oh, hello.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, who's ready for some Queen's Blood carnage? Oh, It's our very first catch of the day, folks. We have ourselves a challenger. Hello, sir. Care to tell the folks at home who you are? Ha ha ha! Could this shark be more of a guppy? Well, I spy a row of razor-sharp teeth in this little fishy's maw. You might be the QB killer we've been waiting for, but there's only one way to find out. That's right, our audience doesn't want to hear commentary, they want to see blood. To up the ante, our challenger's opponent will be none other than your host with the most, me, Bernard.
Alright, Bernard, there's a reason you're a host and not a player. That's all I'm gonna say. There is a reason. Ooh, I like this. Start with a Space Ranger. Okay. And then we'll go a Moogle Trio. Okay, let's buff up the trio. I'm gonna have to make a pawn near his, no matter what. How? Let's do this. He's gonna play one, yep, right there. To take it. This is not good. Let's attack the middle. A replacement. Let's attack the middle, I think. We need something that goes up. This is probably the best. Okay, you got both of those cards, which is fine. So I can steal this one. Oh, do I want to? Okay, I can do... This might be a play. So we're gonna destroy this. I get the pawn. Oh, excellent. But he's gonna take it back. Like that. I can take it like this. Do I really want to? I think so. A replacement. Ooh. Well, this is really my only play. But I think I lose. Yeah, I think I lose. Let's try this again. Okay. Well, we've got more spaces. Plus 10. Or... Okay, I think we can win. That's 6, but I still think we'll win that. Ooh. Let's do this. A 13. We can destroy this. Do I want to, though? This is the question. Let's do that. Destroy that one. He can't make... Oh, he can. He can replace it. Okay. We can win this slot. Or we can take this. Take this. Oh, you son of a... Increase it to 15. This is plus 10. So I'll have 20, but he's going to take that slot. And he wins it by 4. Oh. He's got 24. He beats me. Ugh. Placement cards. Pretty good. Because you can play even without any... Play without any spots left. Okay. Play one of our big cards. Hmm. He's gonna take that, of which I can take it right back. Gotta focus on the top and bottom lanes. Because he's gonna win that one. 2. This is unlucky. I think I lose. 'Cause he's gonna take that, takes that. And I have no place to play. Okay. Guys are a little giving me a run for my money a bit. He's got the... He's got the momentum. Yeah. Damn. Okay. I'll try again. If I can't get something good going. And I'll probably have to switch decks. Ooh, not bad, not bad. I take that space. Okay. I take these spaces. Can you take both? He cannot. Hmm. Takes that. Now I just need to take one space down. And he just stole both of them. Oh. Okay. I need to just change up my decks. Change up my strategy. Let's try this. I can really only do this. Which is just raising his power, which is good. I do want to destroy... Need 2. It's just raising power of my guy. When destroyed, ooh, when destroyed. When destroyed, lower the power. Ooh, destroy an ally card and replace it. Destroys him, which gives him an extra slot. It's only a 1 pawn. Let's make it into a 2 pawn, but every time he destroys a card, it makes me stronger. And then we can do this. And then we can do this. Or this. I think that's all we can do. Which is fine, because we win. Cool. What a cool deck. Reaper Tail. When first enfeebled, lower the power of enemy cards. Okay.
Talk about carnage, am I right? I'm lucky I got out of that match with my limbs intact. Today's shark is a ferocious
Blood
man-eating
Captain.
menace. He made a serious splash with some ruthless moves. Players the world over have got to be shaken in their boots. Something tells me this beast is about to upset the QB food chain. Better start swimming. Congratulations to you, sir, for an incredible match. Though we found the canyon's resident shark, the fun never ends on this show. Stay tuned because we've got more coming your way.
That dude is always in character.
Congratulations! You have attained the rank of Blood Captain. As such, allow me to brief you on another promising player.
Ooh, do tell.
An advanced Queen's Blood AI named Wise can be found in the Dust Bowl. I suspect it might prove a worthy opponent.
Ooh, okay. I don't think I can fast travel though, can I? Yeah, I can't fast travel.
The teachings of planetology to others, or to focus on deepening our own understanding?
Oh, what's up, Snaps?
Fancy running into you here. Say, how about I get a shot of you giving thanks to the planet? The canyon's also famous for its unparalleled view of the starry night sky. I made sure to bring all my night photography equipment along. Can't sleep until I've got the perfect starlit shot. Just let me know if you find any good photo spots. So expansive and enthralling. Our planet is the greatest artist. The way the shadows carve out the red stone.
She would never forsake us, never abandon us.
Alright, is it lore dump time? I can't wait. I'm actually ready for it. Give me all the juicy lore. That's a cool vista. Look, you can see that's to the east, so that would be the Gongaga region over there. You can see the trees and the mountains, the jungle. Cool.
Ah, not so fast. Sorry, but visitors aren't allowed in here. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
You don't say.
Ah, not so fast. Sorry. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
Well, good to know, good to know. Bob wood. Anything over here?
Only those who have the key, as well as fellow Bugenhagen's permission, are allowed inside.
Okay. So I need permission first. It's over here.
If we've anything to fear, it is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. It is that which comes from beyond the confines of this world, that which disrupts the natural order, the other which may attempt to claim and consume the planet. And so I bid you, her children, to join hands and come together. For united, we shall never succumb to fear of celestial calamity.
Ominous.
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after Marmaduke. My name is Bugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40 what?
Excuse me?
Manaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Vale and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Namaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around.
Dude's just aura farming on that orb. Oh, don't mind if I do. Look around. Cool.
A warm welcome
Welcome to you, friends of Nanaki.
That's a lot of math. How's the game so far? Oh, it's great.
I never thought you could become even more enchanting. And yet,
This game is awesome.
don't you worry, my dear. I'll find a way.
Whoa!
Oh,
Those devices are testing the pull of gravity.
you don't say.
While that may appear to be little more than a glistening mineral at a glance, it is in fact a crystallized collection of our planet's memories.
I never thought
Yeah,
you
it's
enchanting. And yet,
I
it's
think.
like you're singing to me of the planet's wisdom.
Okay, cool.
Don't you worry, my
Cool story,
dear.
bro.
I'll find a way to bring out the full depths of your
It's
beauty.
like
Cross my heart.
it's different, right? Because the Final Fantasy, or sorry, the Resident Evil remakes that came out recently were very different in that they remade a few plot points to make it more concise. For example, the Resident Evil 4 remake, Resident Evil 2, 3, and after that, they just changed some stuff up, tightened, the controls, but there were relatively little, I would say, story changes or fluff that was added. Fluff in a good way, not like adding stuff just to add stuff, but like fleshing out the world and fleshing out like the game. Like they're still relatively the same length as like the original games, maybe a little bit longer, but in these Final Fantasy VII remakes, what they did was they took the original game, they did what those remakes did, which is they changed the story around to fulfill some plot points, make it more concise, but then they just went absolutely crazy with the story, the world building, the story in between the main story, the world building, like every town feels like it's alive because they put so many people in it. Like all the side quests, they added so many more things to do, far more mini games. Do I like it? Oh, I love it. It's like the original Final Fantasy VII, you could beat in like, I don't know. I mean, it was a long game, don't get me wrong, because it was a JRPG, but at the time, in the 90s, a JRPG was probably like, if you wanted to fully flesh it out and do everything in like 100, maybe not 100% it, but do most of everything, you could probably do it in like 40 or 50 hours, right? I'm 50 hours in, I'm not even done with the main story, right? Because there's just so much to do, so much to see. They not only changed some plot points, but they have expanded on them. Everyone gets talking points, right? Everyone, like, going to Cosmo Canyon and learning about Nanaki or Red 13 and meeting Bugenhagen and all this is a main plot point. But they flesh out the characters, they flesh out the towns, they flesh out like the areas that you do. They just went crazy with it, and it just makes it like, it's like the best kind of fluff that you can give a game, because there's fluff for fluff's sake to, like intentionally putting roadblocks in your way to make a story longer or to make a game longer, that just gets frustrating. And then there's fluff that is just stuff to do, activities, side quests, you know, expanding on all the plot points and not creating roadblocks, but just giving you more content to do. And that's what they've done here. It's just giving you so much more stuff to do in between the major plot points that isn't normally there. Like catching chocobos is in the main game, but now they've made it its own like different mini game that's unique. All like Chadley's completely new. You get virtual sims because you would normally fight a lot more. You'd fight more going from place to place in general, just because of, in the original, you would fight more from place to place because of random encounters. But because they took random encounters, they had to change up how fights work. So instead, they gave you basically option to fight more if you do the battleground and the Dust Bowl or the virtual training simulators or whatever. But you can basically skip a lot of the overworld stuff. But in order to combat that, they made this quote-unquote story missions where you're doing, you know, the main stuff. They added a bunch of mini, what essentially is trash fights in there. So they've changed stuff, moved it around so that you're getting not just the same experience, but an enhanced experience. And it's not a remake. Like, it is because they remade the game, but this is like the gold standard of how to do a remake, in my opinion. Like, RE4 was the gold standard of a remake in that where you keep it as true to the source material as you can and just make it a better game in all aspects. Like, you just do tweaks and adjustments to every single part of the game, but you keep the core of the game there. This one is far exceeds that, because you're not just remaking the game and keeping the core there and tweaking some stuff. You are adding so much stuff in between, and none of it is annoying, none of it is frustrating, none of it feels like, anyway, annoying, frustrating, fluff for fluff's sake. It's like all stuff that I want to do, you know. So it's phenomenal. Yeah. In simple terms, it's phenomenal. And even though I know sort of the speech that Bugenhagen gives here in the original game, because they've overhauled it so much, I'm still excited to hear what he has to say, because it could be the same or it could be different. Like, it could be exactly the same information, just said in a different way. But because the rest of the game has been so phenomenally redone, I'm just excited for how they tackle it, basically. For how they tackle it. Yeah, this game's awesome. In short, this game's pretty awesome. Part 3 must be a banger. I'm so curious how this one ends and how they're going to do part 3. Because, first of all, I have no idea how this ends. Well, I have some idea. And I wouldn't say I'm spoiled on it, but I have... If it's following the exact plot points, but then it has this kind of side, like, interdimensional, like, changing of reality stuff going on, I know that's going to come into play, but I just don't know how it's going to come into play. So I can basically guess that this story, or this, where I'm at, this world, this dimension, whatever, is going to follow the same plot points, right? So you're going to have all the normal, go into this place, you're going to learn this information, you know, this event is going to happen, and that's the part that they might that they might tweak a little bit. But when it comes to the ending, and when that other world, that other place collide with this place, which I know they're inevitably going to do, does that mean that part 3 is going to be completely different from how the original story goes, and then they wrap it up in a similar manner, but they just can go hog wild with how they do it? Or is it going to be, hey, this other stuff, it's going to interact with the normal timeline, but it's not going to change, like, it's the points are still going to happen. It's just going to be, we're going to tweak it with this other, like, basically the Zack world, right? Which is like as far as I'm aware, that's the true timeline, but it's gotten messed up. It's gotten all funky. So things aren't happening as they should. Whereas in this timeline, things are happening basically as they should. So how does that now tie into it? Like, the plot ghost stuff is all new. There's good ghosts and bad ghosts, like Sephiroth, like a dead Sephiroth who got pushed into the live stream now has these plot ghosts, which are like the will of the planet, essentially, are now fighting against the ghosts that want to keep the original timeline, because in that original timeline they win. So that's kind of what I'm like. Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying the ride. I'm not like, I just got to go point to point to figure it out. I'm like, I know I'm going to figure it out eventually, but I'm just going to enjoy the ride up until I get to that point. So it does a great job of being like, you know, there's some crazy stuff that's happening that's you don't know what's going to happen. But in the meantime, you're going to enjoy the story for what you know it to be in this enhanced form up until you get to that point. Yeah. But in short, yeah, this game is like, it's like a modern masterpiece, I would say. The modern masterpiece. It's up there with, you know, Elden Ring. It's up there with GTA. It's up there with, you know, all those games that everyone puts on the pedestal. It's up there with that, I would say.
Oh, have my devices piqued your curiosity? They are essential to my studies of the planet.
Here we seek to
Okay, there must be more. Ooh, there's an upstairs. What's up here? Oh. Thank you.
Working here is an incredible honor.
A hologram.
You recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful. That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built. Though I suspect it can't detect much now. Nanaki never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him.
Do I want to go up, or do I want to go through that door? I kind of want to go up. I probably should go through that door.
That right there is a type of a current generator. It harnesses the power of the wind to produce new airflows of its own. Perhaps you've encountered them before during your travels.
Yeah, they absolutely sucked trying to use during the Chocobo Glide minigame. Let me go check that door. I'm sure it's gonna be locked or something. Or maybe it's something new.
Let's not be hasty. I'll show you that room later.
Okay, well, that's where I gotta go. That is the cutscene room. Okay, what do we got upstairs? What is up here? Ooh. Oh my god. That's a giant. Absolutely giant telescope. Anything over here? How about over here? I am curious as to why they have a small telescope inside of an observatory with a massive telescope. Seems a little counterproductive, but okay.
You won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies.
Nothing is as beautifully complex.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space.
Okay, is that it?
To gaze at the stars.
That again, huh?
That sounds like a weapon.
That's... the planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them with our own eyes. 2 in the Corel and Gongaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Rude.
Oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the 3 of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please. Come with
Interesting.
me.
How he doesn't believe us. But in the... I believe in the main story the weapons don't appear until later. If I remember correctly. I think. Yeah, because when you return to Junon, the second, when you return to Junon the second time in the original, that's when the weapons show up, and that's when they use the giant gun to attack, to fire upon the weapon. So they came out really early in this game. Why doesn't he believe us?
I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado... This is only the beginning.
A shooting star!
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted, of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
He's kind of a dick in this game.
You rang? Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
Cloud's like, I don't do seminars.
Got a question. Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies, right?
Yes.
There any way to avoid this? Like, making the spiritual energy stronger?
Why are you asking me such things? I'm sorry. I've come to realize that I'm somewhat stuck in the past. We've entered an era in which humanity exerts unprecedented influence over its environs. And as both the planet and society evolve, so too must science. And yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any new tricks. Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar would provide a more agreeable experience.
Okay. Yeah, he's kind of an asshole in this game. He was pretty nice in the original. He's just like, oh, you want to learn? Well, here you go. Here's all the information I have. Where this one, he's like, you idiots! You absolute buffoons. Okay, where am I going? All the way down there. Okay.
Thanks so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
Oh. You don't say. Don't mind if I do. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Aww. It's little Nanaki and his parents. That's cute. Moogle medals, of course. $5,000 gil. Okay. I was hoping for like some gear, but I'll never say no to some gil. Is he a brother? Does he have siblings? I don't recall him having siblings in the old game. It's like a Lion King-ass story. Oh, there's a purple chest. That's definitely gear. An X potion. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Crystal megaphone. A megaphone whose gorgeous gems add a soothing resonance. Use an equipped summons ability. Can only be used while riding Moogle during battles in which summons are available. Cooldown increases with each use. Huh. So I guess I don't have to summon a summon to use a summon ability. He just gets it. Cool. Magic attack is big. Plus I get a ton of materia slots. Reduces damage taken by 15%. Increases luck by 100. Attack damage. Reduces MP cost of attack spells. Reduces MP cost of healing spells. Okay. Let's do luck. And offensive MP saver. Which means we gotta get him some offensive attacks or offensive spells. Definitely want lightning. Wind. And ice. So you've got what? Chocobo and Moogle. Okay, this should be fine. Okay.
Right this way.
Not bad, not bad. I gotta go down, don't I? This just takes me back up. It does. Okay. So we'll go down. That was a cool vista.
Blessings of the planet upon you.
Alright, well, I guess it's schooling time now.
Put your faith in this village is lame. Did you know none of the materia here is even real? And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice.
Damn, tell me how you really feel, Yuffie.
Within you all are the planet's thoughts and memories. Look at this! They're holding some festival today called the River of Lights. Thinking it could be worth checking out.
Okay, cool.
I heard from fellow Bugenhagen. By all means, please come and join the seminar. Follow me if you would.
Tell me, is it better to spread the teachings of planetology to others, or to focus on...
I ask you this, who among you has looked in?
So many seminars. Where do I even start?
A seminar is in progress. Please be
I've always been on the bigger side, but
Blessings of the planet upon you. Fellow Bugenhagen sent word that you might be joining us. You are more than welcome to do so.
Me spending all my time indoors. According to him, a big kid like me was using twice as much spiritual energy as other folks.
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. long-forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know... Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
It's more like a AA meeting than a seminar. Thought I was gonna learn something.
I'll see you at the festival.
No seminar being held here at the moment.
Many travelers have joined. All the time I've spent here, listening and learning.
I ask you this, who among you has looked ill?
That must be the torch.
They are both one and the same.
But how do I get there?
So expansive and enthralling.
She would never forsake us.
Oh, that must be the torch.
The bond between us and the planet deepens on the night of the River of Lights.
Cutscene. Oh, time to talk to everyone.
Look at them, gathered around the fire. Just like us that day. Me and Mom and Dad. If only we could do that again. Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
I'll lend an ear.
Whenever I think about my mom, my chest swells with so much pride, I feel like it'll burst. But when it comes to my dad, I just... Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
When you die, you return to the planet? Psst, that has literally got to be the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Once you die, that's that.
Why do you think that?
I just do. I believe in anything else until I see some actual proof.
Okay.
Put your faith in our great mother. She would never forsake us, never abandon us, for we are her children.
Oh, I
one and
can't
all.
talk to her?
This wonderful planet is always watching over us.
I had the pleasure of talking to a mentor. Said it was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the skies, so too does she cleanse herself of filth. So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
No, we fight, or nothing will change.
That's what I said. I knew you'd see it my way, Merc. Thanks.
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
Felt for you. Never been that good with words, as you know.
We're just two peas in a pod, aren't we?
Damn it, that was not... I don't think that was the right choice. That's fine. That's okay. Okay, can I talk to her?
So, I'm an ancient. As in, a steward of the planet. One of those ancients. Or, to be more precise, the only ancient. For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored. Even hated. And it's been that way ever since I was little. My blood's been nothing but a curse. If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was and bring me crashing back down to earth. It was always the same. Time after time. I'd be shown a glimmer of hope, only to have it snatched away. I was never gonna be normal. That much was clear.
It's okay.
So my blood's been a curse. But it's also been a blessing. It's brought some wonderful people into my life. Friends that I love. And for once, I think I'm okay. Happy even. And all that pain feels worth it. Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
It is time!
Whoa!
Pretty sappy, huh? Meant every word, though.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me, would you? What did you all think of the River of Light? For whatever reason, the ceremony has drawn a number of tourists to the Vale as of late. When I ask for their impressions, they often speak of how beautiful it was. Some claim they were even moved to tears. It's an overwhelmingly positive reception, I'm happy to say. To stir the human soul is no small feat, and it pleases me to know that the River of Lights possesses such power. Alas, my hopes to parlay their emotional response into a deeper intellectual curiosity, they have yet to be fulfilled. People are surrounded by cats, dogs, birds, and trees. They know that life is all around them, be it through the birth of a baby or the blooming of a flower. They bear constant witness to the blessed cycle of creation, yet they've no interest in the welfare of our planet. Forgive me for sharing my idle thoughts. Keeping them to myself is quite a challenge in my old age.
All of you from harm on your journey.
I'm glad to know that Aerith has friends like you to keep her company.
Today's experience was surely the will of the planet. May you cherish it always.
Well then, shall we proceed?
But I thought this door was...
Sealed so that none may enter? Why, yes. And by my own hand, no less. However, you've a trial to undertake.
I do?
If you wish to prove yourself and become a Watcher of the Veil, that is. I presume you are prepared.
Yeah.
I will also require your assistance in carrying out the trial. Much danger awaits within, and I wish to ensure his safety. When you're ready, simply say the word.
As much... Only level 36, wow. As much as I would like to undertake this trial...
Then off we go.
It's like a Fallout vault.
Now we follow the cave where it leads, deep as it will take us. Has Nanaki told you anything about his parents yet?
No.
They were Watchers. Both of them. But they couldn't have been any more different. When our village came under attack, My mother fought with courage, with honor. She faced the enemy and laid down her life to save us. My father, though, he turned tail and ran. He was a coward.
So then, you still haven't forgiven him?
Why would I?
Oh, I see.
This is a long elevator.
From this point onward, only two may proceed. He who shall undertake the trial and his observer.
Who's gonna observe?
I'll do it.
That would render the trial meaningless. But if not him... Ah, you'll do nicely.
Barret?
Me?
Him? Really?
At least pretend not to hate me.
Whenever you're ready.
Ready.
Okay, interesting, interesting. Oh, that's cute. He lays on the bench. Well, 3 mega potions. Road Warrior Bangle. Folio's already done. Can't talk to the team.
Make sure that you are well prepared.
Blessings of the planet upon you.
These caves can be perilous, even for seasoned watchers. Be careful.
And we'll have to undertake the trial tomorrow. Because it is time for me to go to bed. So, nice little lore dump. Basically no fighting, but next stream will be basically all fighting. With a little bit of story at the end. So, oh man, I can't wait to play this game some more. But I think I am gonna do my plan of on Saturdays, I'm gonna play like shorter games that I can do in like 1 or 2 streams, like 20-ish hours or so. Which day is your day off this week? I already had it on Monday night. Was my day off. So I have a meeting tomorrow, but it's not until 11, so that's why I could stream tonight. And then I'll stream Thursday night and Friday night. And then I think on Saturday, the plan is to play Paranormal Site. I think that's the plan. Just to like change things up a bit. I kind of like as much as I want to play this game through, it's a very long game, and I kind of want to switch it up a little bit, you know, get a little other stuff in. So I think Saturday will be Paranormal Site. If I don't finish it on Saturday, I'll finish it on Sunday. And if I do finish it on Saturday, I'll probably just stream more Final Fantasy on Sunday. And try to get farther. Because this game has a lot of like side stuff that is perfect for just doing the side content during the weekday. So that's the plan.